India ink comes in a bottle like this. When it's on its own, it's completely black. It can be used like this. It's a portrait I did. And you'll notice that it's just black and white. There's hardly any difference here. Just black and white. Then you look at something like this, which you can also do with India ink, is create gradient. Gradient is like darkness to lightness. Right now I'm going to show you how to create a gradient. So, here we go. Take this off. What you're going to need, you're going to have watercolor paper. You're going to have a brush. You're going to have India ink, comes in these little containers, and you'll put it in your container, just straight up. That's what's in here. You're also going to have water, paper towel, and a mixing tray of some sort. This is how we're going to get the different shades of black. What I'd like you to do is I want to see 5 different gradients. So, use your pencil, draw a rectangle. Doesn't have to be beautiful. Take that into 5 chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? I'm going to go dark to light. Losing focus. There we go. Dark to light. Take your brush. First one's going to be dark. So that's just straight up ink. Doesn't have to be beautiful. Alright? Now I'll show you how to get different levels of darkness here. So what I do is I take a little bit of water and I put it in my mixing tray. A little bit of ink goes a very long way. You'll learn this. I get the dark ink off my brush, and I've got this diluted ink here. It's diluted with water. Now I come over to my piece. A little bit lighter. Now I get the ink off my brush. Get some more water. Put some more water in with this ink. I'm going to get the ink off my brush just for good measure here. Just the tip of my brush here. And I come over here and even lighter. And the next ones might be a little bit tougher. Get the ink off my brush. The paper towel is pretty crucial when you're trying to make different gradients with India ink, because that ink will stick to your brush pretty well. So when you think you're going to do something light, it might come out dark. So I get the ink all off. And then I get my new color here. Color gradient. Little bit different. That's pretty similar, isn't it? Do the best you can. It's tough. Sometimes you might actually be able to take this. See how that works? While it's still wet, you can play around with it. It's like watercolor. And the last one. I think that this water in this cup has been darkened enough that it will be the perfect gradient for our last cube just by itself. So I get all the ink off. Get all the ink off. And then I go back here. Just the water. just like that. And that's what you're going to be doing to start out learning how to use India ink.